Welcome to the Eagle Eye Network. I'm here with Kia Mullen, Chris Pez, and Chris Nuzzi. We're here at our first girls lacrosse game. There was a one against CB East earlier this season that they unfortunately did not win, but this is the first one that we're going to be broadcasting live here. Um, so not much to talk about before the game here, besides for first PCL game coming into this. What do you guys think the results are going to be? Like, what are your mindsets for this game?
Honestly, Conwell Egan has to go into this game very, very strong. They have to come out very hot. So I think Conwell Egan will come out with a dub.
Yeah, I think Conwell Egan is pretty good this year. I think they have a good shot beating Carroll O'Hare today.
We do know O'Hara is one of the better teams in the PCL, coming in second place last year. Who's one player on Egan that you think will be very crucial on Conwell Egan today?
I think Frankie Rowe in the attack, she will definitely be very, very helpful going up. So I think that's a very crucial player.
I think Liv Fox personally because she's really good upfield and can move the ball around pretty good for this team.
As we've never done a girls lacrosse game, so we don't know too much about the sport, but we do know much about boys lacrosse because me and Chris Nuzzi are both lacrosse players for the boys team. So how do you think that will help us broadcast this game and further on?
I think that it helps us like understand the game more and how like certain like movements on the field is.
All right, that's enough for our introduction show. We'll get back to the field shortly on our broadcast coverage. And the whistle blows, and it is a toss up for the face off. And it's going to be O'Hara who gets control of the ball. And a whistle is blown.
Let's go, get in,
It's going to be O'Hara ball.
Carly, you gotta go over
She's
here.
going to run through, followed by Lacey Long. Makes it into the box. She steps up and brings it back. She's going to play it up to the top. She's going to step in, make a dodge, makes her way up the defender, and takes the first shot. Goal for O'Hara, 1-0.
Lowe's got a crack.
Kitty! Fred, motion from here on out. We have to work on it. Mr. Miller. Guys, lead his hands up with these ground balls.
Lowe's got a crack. Lacey, that should have been your ball.
It's not 1-1.
Yes, I'm on one.
We see Kylie Delphin going against Fran Fazio back at the face-off. And Kylie will win this one, taking it up for Conwell Egan. Plays it down to Liv Fox, who's going to bring it back outside. Has all the field to herself right now. Who's going to pass it off. She's going to hold it. She's going to play to Lacey. Lacey's going to find through, but it's going to be bounced off. It's going to be Conwell Egan recovering it from behind the net. It's going to be given back to Liv. She's going to cradle for a little bit, take her time, make her way from around the net, giving it to Frankie. Frankie will give it to Kylie. Undecided, gives it back to Frankie. She'll run around with it for a little bit, looking for a pass. Finds a pass to Liv Fox, and she's going to run through, takes a shot, but it's going to be a save by O'Hara. O'Hara will regain possession as they play it out wide. And O'Hara's coming up with pace now, running up the field. Making her way through, doesn't pass the ball, she takes it for herself, and she's going to come back and play the ball to the middle. As she's running with pace to the field, and she goes and takes a second shot and scores with 10 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Um, hey guys, what do you guys think that Conwell needs to do better in this game?
I think they're doing a good job on keeping the ball, but what they really need to do is just finish their shots. We've seen they had a shot close to the net, but just unfortunate that they didn't make it in. As O'Hare then got the ball on their turnover, which is pretty important. They need to work on. They need to keep that ball, and then they ran over on turnover, and the defense was kind of just like a little lackadaisical, and they kind of just got it in there. So as they come back with the ball here, that's gonna be a good save by Sophia Bucks.
Yeah, I agree, kid. They're keeping the ball pretty well, but once they turn it over, honestly, it just falls apart. So they just have to transition straight back into the defense. So I think that's what Conwell needs to work on and what they're doing well.
Yeah, coming off of Chris said, yeah, their defense, they have to work on transitioning from offense back into defense. And it's that's the only thing they have to fix because their offense, they have to just pass the ball around more and find the right passes to make.
Now we're going to see Lacey Long run through four O'Hara defenders as she makes up her way with pace. She looks like she's going for herself, but she's going to bring it back. A whistle is blown, but she still keeps playing. She's going to play it down. It's going to be a missed catch, so O'Hara's going to hit the ball now. They're going to play it back to the keeper. She's going to scout around. Score remains 2-0 with 8:50 to go in the first quarter. As O'Hara's going to get the ball as she makes her way past half field, aiming straight for the box. As she plays it down this time, she dodges and she's going to take a shot. It's going to be off the post. But O'Hara will regain possession. Hungry for another goal. They're going to gain possession back at the top of the box now. She's going to come in. She's not going to shoot it. Good defense played there by Conwell Egan. She's going to have it around the net, scouting for options. Some cuts being made by O'Hara, but no passes being made. And she'll take a shot instead, and it will go through. Kind of unexpected there to make it 3-0 with 8 minutes to go in the first quarter for Conwell Egan.
What? What's that like 70 earlier?
What do you have? Regular charger? If you want, take the iPad charger or the Chromebook charger. Go plug it in if you want. You won't be able to do anything for now, but that's fine.
How do I leave?
Just put your phone. Then leave that on there. I'll mute yourself. You're not on there. The other camera's on.
Ref blows the whistle for a face-off. It's going to be Donnelly who takes it up, but she's going to play it back. It's going to be Fran Fazio with the ball, top of the box. She's not going to find a way, so she's going to play it over to Miller. Miller's going to dodge. She's going to run towards the net. She's going to try and get a shot off, but that's good defense played by Conwell Egan as the ball comes out. Conwell Egan's going to take it around, play to Kylie Delphin. She's going to make her way up the field, running along the sideline, looking for a pass. Doesn't really find one, so she makes her way back, being pressured a lot by O'Hara here. Gets it through a big scramble and a mix right here, but it's going to be O'Hara who pops out with it. Ball is still loose, but Fran Fazio keeps a hold of it. She's going to make her way through. She charges toward the net. She's going to take a shot, but it's going to be a save by Conwell Egan. Kylie Delphin will have the ball again. Runs along the sideline. That's going to be O'Hara's ball. Out of bounds right there. Donnelly's going to hold the ball, being pressured. And O'Hara's going to keep a hold of the ball. We're going to see near the back corner of the field. Still 3-0 with 6 minutes to go. O'Hara's going to keep possession around the box. Just swinging it around here. Now they come at the net with pace, and they're going to dodge through wide open shots to the middle, and that's Fran Fazio with their third of the afternoon to make it 4-0 with 6 minutes to go.
Golazo!
We're back up here at the face-off. How is the face-off battle shaping up, and how is it affecting possession?
Basically, in my opinion, I think that the way that whoever wins the face-off usually has a good possession down the field. But at this moment, O'Hara is having really good possessions with the face-offs, and a lot of calls are going against O'Hara.
Honestly, it's the face-off is really just determining who has possession or not. So whoever starts off with possession, that they will go down to the field and try and score.
O'Hara's going to make their way up with it. We're going to see Sophia running through with it, taking it all the way from defense. She's not looking for a pass either, but it's going to pop out here. She's going to keep a hold of it. She will not. Kylie Delphin's going to pick that one up. She's going to play it up the field, but that's not going to be intercepted. We'll see Carly O'Donnell with the ball here, making her way into the box, steps out, being played tight defense here, looking for a pass. She does not find one yet. Still having possession of the ball. We'll see a whistle blown here. It's going to be Colleen's ball still. She'll keep the ball. No pass yet, but there we go. We see one now. It's going to be played into Olivia Fox, who's going to play it out. Still has control of the ball. She's going to play it back out to Carly. Plays it down to Cush. And over to Lacey Long. She'll hold the ball, and she'll find her way back. As it's played over to Kylie, who's going to shoot it, but it's going to be a good save by O'Hara. And quickly played out. Now O'Hara has the whole field to run. And it's going to be Fran Fazio once again. She's going to play it down. And it's going to be a pass across. And it's another goal for O'Hara, 5-0 with 3:55 to go in the first quarter.
Golazo!
We see backup at the face-off for the 6th time today. Ball's going to be played in the air. And it's going to be Fran Fazio who wins it. They're going to play it down to Penny. She's going to take it through the box. She's going to dodge. She's going to pull back out, not finding a pass, but she eventually does. But it's going to be a big scramble in here. Ball scoops out, and O'Hara's struggling to scoop it, but we're going to see a whistle by the referee here. And we'll see Conwell Egan have the ball.
Hey, Nuzzy, how effective has the transitions been for Conwell Egan?
They've actually not been effective at all. They're trying their best to try to get back on defense, but it's not really working too well. O'Hara's just coming down the field and just dodging on every single one of them. Just the ball is going straight into that every time. Their offensive transition is pretty good too. As well as that, Conway Egan just needs to work on the defense and fix the way how they're playing and approaching this team.
Yeah, I completely agree, Nuzzy. In the defensive transition, they're leaving so much space open just for O'Hara to run them through. So honestly, that's all they got to work on. They just got to work on the defensive transition because on the offense, they're getting to the net, but they just have to finish. That's all they have to do. They just have to finish.
Now we're going to see O'Hara still with possession at the top of the box, playing it around. It's going to be held here by Donnelly. Plays over to Fazio. Fazio doesn't find a pass, so she's going to try and run through, but she eventually does find Penny. And it's played back to Fazio. Will she try and dodge and get another goal? She does not. She just fouls it out. Now it's Penny who will look to dodge. And she does. She finds one inside, but his defense played by Conwell Egan will stop her. And it's off the crossbar after a confusing shot there. Kind of looked like it went in, but 5-0 to Cardinal O'Hara with 1:45 to go here in our first quarter. We're going to see O'Hara start from behind the net, working their way around the box. We're going to see Fazio come in. Ball gets loose. It's going to keep with Cardinal O'Hara's ball. A minute and 10 seconds. Now 1 minute left. All right, now it's going to be O'Hara's going to keep possession at the top of the box. Not too much movement going around, kind of just keeping possession, looking for passes, trying to hold it off until the end of this quarter. Fazio's going to dodge. Will she try and take a shot? She will not. She's going to go around the net, play, just keep possession here. Cuts being made, but no pass will be played. It's going to be 30 seconds left, and it's going to be Fazio who returns the ball. She's going to dodge into the middle. She will take a shot, but that one will not go in for O'Hara. But it's going to stay with their ball as she fouls it off the field. She brings it in with only 10 seconds left to go. She'll try and get a finishing shot to end off this quarter with 6. Ball is played, and it's a missed pass, so doesn't look they're going to be getting this one. She winds up. She's going to take the shot, but it's past the quarter, and it does not go in anyway. So, end of the first quarter, 5-0 to Cardinal O'Hara. We will be on break, and we'll see you at the start of the second quarter. Welcome back to the second quarter. We're here with the Eagle Eye Network. I'm here with Chris Nuzzy. So, Nuzzy, as you see, we're down 5-0. What do you think we could do better in this quarter to, help our case here?
Like I said in the first quarter, I think that we should start passing the ball more and also playing better defense on the transitions because that's really killing us. Because the space that we're giving the offense on O'Hara, they're just driving down and dodging on us, and they're just putting up easy shots.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. So hopefully we get this face off here to try and bring the possession towards Conwell Egan. So try and get some more on the board. It's going to be O'Hara who wins, unfortunately. She's going to strive to net. She's going to go through. She's going to get a shot off, and it's going to go top quarter to make it 6-0 for Cardinal O'Hara against Conwell Egan. And it's going to be Conwell Egan who wins this one here. Lacey Long's going to take it down the field. Ball gets loose, but it's going to remain Conwell Egan's ball. They're going to play it through. The ball's going to get loose. It's going to be Cardinal O'Hara's goalie who ends up with it. It's going to be Penny who's going to run down this field, followed by Frankie Rowe. She's going to play defense here. Stick check there. Will return in Cardinal O'Hara's ball. Played to the middle of the field. Played to Fazio. She's going to take it up the field herself. She's going to have the ball played over, keeping possession around. Cowling's going to have the ball here, but it's going to be loose. It's going to be Carly who scoops up the ball. She's going to strive towards the net. Played tight defense here by O'Hara, looking for a pass, but she'll take it herself. She'll play it through to Frankie. Frankie will have her first shot of the night, and it'll be saved by Cardinal O'Hara.
It seems like Fazio and Penny are the only two really good players on O'Hara right now that are actually doing damage against Conwell Egan. How do you think that Egan can stop the two players from doing what they're doing the most right now?
Respectfully, I do disagree with you, Nuzzy. I think all the O'Hara players are putting in a good effort to work together as a team to score against Conwell Egan. But I do think you are right partially because those two players are doing great damage. So I think they just need to play tighter defense and just apply more pressure to the players that are doing the most scoring and doing the most damage to our team. O'Hara's going to get another one on the board. It's going to be 7-0 with 9:15 left to go in the second. We're going to see Frankie Rowe come up for the face-off now. Nuzzy, you're our face-off guy for our team. So how would you give some tips to Frankie in this situation here?
I couldn't really tell you because their face-off's totally different than the boys' face-off. For the men's, we start down and we play the ball on the ground. For women's, they throw the ball in the air, which is a totally different way than men's lacrosse does it. But in this situation, I'd say if I don't know if I'm correct on this. Don't quote me on this. But if I could, I would box out the face-off from getting the ball, and then I just take the ball from the O'Hara.
Some good knowledge from Christopher Nuzzy here. It's going to be ball out. It's going to be Conwell Egan's ball. Kylie Delphin will bring this in. Played up top. It's going to be Liv Fox here. But it's going to be Penny who's going to come down with pace on Conwell Egan. She's going to cut inside, making way for herself, bringing her to her right hand. But it's going to be Lacey Long who slows her down. It's going to be played into the middle by Fazio. She's going to dodge past Siobhan, and she's going to shoot it. But it's going to be off the net into the stick of O'Hara. But it's going to be brought around the crease. It's going to be a good save there by Conwell Egan. Fazio ends up with the ball. Ball played over to Penny. O'Hara just keeping possession around the box here. She's gonna cut around the crease now. She's gonna find a shot, but she doesn't get it. Ball's loose. It's gonna be Siobhan who runs out with the ball, looking for a pass, plays it up. It's gonna be Kylie who misses it, but it will be recovered by Liv. She's gonna come up with pace to an open net. Ball's gonna stay in her stick, and she's gonna take her shot, but it will be off the post. It's going to be Kylie who has the ball now. Can hear Colleen's coaches telling them to slow it down here. Frankie Rowe with it now. It's going to be played out to Carly. She's going to have a lot of time here. Plays to Lacey. Lacey's going to try and dodge here. She's going to run through. Gets past two defenders. But then she wraps around the net. Plays it out to Carly. Carly's going to scoop it and run back towards the middle. It's going to be a dangerous play there by Cardinal O'Hara. So it's going to be Conwell Egan's ball once more.
Hey guys, how do you think the weather is affecting Conwell Egan and O'Hara here?
I don't think it's affecting them at all, just because the ball doesn't change the way it's played when it's very windy. And I don't think it's the weather. I'm gonna be honest.
I think it's more affecting us, the broadcasting crew, than it's affecting them, as it's very chilly out here and pretty windy on our microphones. So, but you know, wind could also be affecting their play. You know, not always used to this, so it's always kind of difficult. Kind of difficult for us when we're playing lacrosse in the wind. So,
Hey Chris, how do you think that the subs is different than to Conwell Egan and O'Hara? Like, what's the difference between the two? Like, why is one? Do you think the condition of one is better than the other?
As you can see, O'Hara has a lot more depth than Conwell Egan. O'Hara could just start subbing in and out, and Egan can barely do that. So
big scramble in the box there. It's going to be Penny who comes out with it, charging towards the net. She's going to take a shot, but it's not going to be in. She's going to try and regain possession, which she does. She's going to play it out wide. It's going to be played around. Wonder if she's going to wrap around the crease. She doesn't. She plays it to Sophia. And now in the hands of Ava. played at the top for Fazio. Fazio's going to cut in towards the middle, zigzagging through the Conwell Egan defenders. She's going to put that one through to make it 8-0 with 4:30 to go. Fazio's looking really dangerous out in this field today.
What I've been noticing with this Collegian team is that they're not spaced out enough for O'Hara. O'Hara is just finding Collegians all gapped up together, which is allowing O'Hara to get around all of them at once and just making open dodges and just putting the ball in the net, which is very effective against Collegian.
Yeah, I completely agree, Nuzzy. That was very good points.
We're going to see Frankie come off the face-off and back to Kylie Delphin. Up against Penny now instead of Fran. (8-0) with 4:28 to go on the clock in the second quarter. Whistle blows and the ball's up, but a repeating whistle right after as the ref signals for a Conwell Egan ball. It's going to be Kylie who plays it straight away to Lacey. She's going to follow up with the ball here. She's going to come through, look for a pass, look at Carly, but she doesn't play there. She plays to Kylie. Kylie's going to fake pass and run towards the middle. Being pushed out by O'Hara. It's going to be an illegal push. It's going to be Conwell Egan's ball. Colleen's going to play it through. Liv Fox is going to have the ball, dodging past O'Hara, but it's going to be played out to Kylie Delphin. She's going to hold it now. Unfortunately, not getting that chance to score their goal, but, they'll keep it around. Tries to play the cut through, but does not get it. It's going to be Carly who has possession of the ball. It's going to be played around. It's going to be Frankie with the ball now. Kylie Delphin will hold it, trying to find a way through. Play out to Lacey. Lacey's going to run through. Ball stays in her stick, and she takes a shot as she gains possession again, but it's going to be a great save by Cardinal O'Hara. Nuzzy, what can you tell me about this goalie that's making it so difficult for Conwell Egan to score?
This goalie has really fast reflexes and can see the ball really quickly. Every time Conley has put up the shot, she's recognized where the ball was going, and it's making it very difficult for Conley to score a goal today.
Should have asked that question to Christopher Deepaz, as he is a goalie for soccer. So, how would you think she's doing against Conwell today?
Just like Nuzzy said, she has very, very fast reflexes. Having very fast reflexes as a goalie really, really helps out because you could just go from one spot straight to the other. So it's definitely great to have those fast reflexes.
O'Hara's going to gain possession now. Going to be played around the outside. Conwell Egan should be tightening up their defense so they don't get dodged on like they have. It's going to be played over to Penny. Penny's going to take it one-on-one with Lacey, but says never mind and brings it back out. She regains possession with the ball. It's going to be a fake shot, runs right past through. But it's going to be a whistle blown. It looks like it's going to be Conwell Egan ball. But I lied, so it's still going to be O'Hara's ball. Whistle blows. She goes straight for net, but the ball pops out. It's going to be Siobhan who holds it for Conwell Egan, playing it back to Sophia Bucks, the goalkeeper. O'Hara gains possession once again. What do you think's the most important thing that Conwell Egan needs to do to get themselves back in this game?
I think that Egan needs to stop rushing their passes and start going for only deep pass. They have to start going shorter.
I'm gonna cut you off there, Nuzzy. As you see McKenna running towards the net, but it's out of her stick, so you can go back. Oh wait, 45 seconds left to go in the second quarter before we cut off into our halftime. $30. Clock is still running here. Ball is not in play, but it's going to be O'Hara who has possession of it right now. Penny's going to cut through towards the middle, open lane to herself. Wonder if they're going to try and get a last shot. Ball stumbling around, 10 seconds to go. Whistle blown, it's going to be Conwell Egan ball. And as the buzzer goes, it's going to be 8-0 to Cardinal O'Hara as they finish up the second quarter, and we will see you guys at the end of the beginning of our second half. Welcome back to the Eagle Eye Network. Coming back to the second half, it's going to be Cardinal O'Hara with 8, Conwell Egan with 0. As we're going to see Kylie Delphin against Penny up at the face-off once more. Boys, what do you think Conwell Egan needs to do to get themselves back in this game? I kind of cut you off last time you were going because we had a close chance at net, but here's your time to come back and tell me what you think.
Honestly, Conwell Egan needs to score about 6 or 7 goals to come back. So if they can start doing that, then they'll definitely come back to win this game.
I think that they have to make faster passes and work the ball around more and play better defense on O'Hara.
Chris, you mentioned talking about scoring like 6 or 7 goals. What do you think would be most important for them to do that when we're trailing by 8? You know, we don't seem to be getting the ball enough up near the net. So
Honestly, they just have to pass around, try and find the open spaces, and they have to shoot harder. They have to shoot. What? They have to shoot harder. They have to find open spaces, and here goes O'Hara.
here comes O'Hara with the ball now. Bit of sun coming out for us. Kind of nice.
So sunny.
Yep, pretty sunny. O'Hara's going to keep control of the ball around the box. It's going to be Penny here. O'Hara stays with the ball here. Not much going around, just looking around for passes. She's going to cradle, try and find a dodge towards the middle. She's going to come outside, but that's good defense played there by Kylie Delphin. She's going to play it around the front face. She's going to cut towards the middle, but she's going to come right back out. She's going to come in with it. She's going to dodge to the outside, come back to the middle, but it's going to be a whistle blown by the referee. Not really sure what that was. A bit chilly in it.
It's a little bit cold, isn't it, Kian?
Yeah, bit chilly.
Feeling like cold Palmer around these parts.
O'Hara's going to come out with the ball here. Whistle's going to blow, and she's going to head for net. And she will score 9-0 to Cardinal O'Hara with 10:30 to go. Back at the face-off, whistle blows. It's going to be Colleen who's going to turn out with this one. She's going to head towards the net. Gaining possession, coming out right here. Lacey. Lacey's going to cradle and look for a pass, which she does find one. Plays around the net. Into the stick of Frankie. It's going to be played over to Liv Fox, who's now playing over to Carly. Carly's going to gain possession. She's going to keep it. She's going to head towards the top. Hoping to dodge or make a play for Conwell Egan here. She's going to cut out to the outside. Ball comes out. But ain't Conwell Egan's favor because Kylie Delphin's right there. But it's a big fight for the ball here. She keeps it. Conwell Egan still with possession. It's going to be played over to the far side. One thing I'm noticing about Conwell Egan here is there's not a lot of cutting being done. You know, in our lacrosse games, you know, when we have the ball near the attack, the midfielders like to cut through and try and find an open lane to catch the ball and shoot it. So I think that would be pretty helpful for them to start doing in this game. Don't you think, Lindsay?
Yeah, I definitely agree. Cutting is actually one of the main parts in the sport. If you cut to the net, it's usually wide open because the defense is going to hit them. O'Hara's actually doing that a lot in this game, and that's how they're scoring a lot of the goals by cutting to the net really quickly. But yeah, Cutting is a main part for the sport.
Conwell has the ball, hoping to get a shot off here. Brings it back out to the outside. It's going to be Carly. Conwell is trying to move the pace here as they still have the ball up near O'Hara's net. Whistle blown. It's going to stay with Conwell Egan.
Hey, Kian. So you notice how we play like men's boys lacrosse teams and how we athletic, and you notice how they're not shooting from the far wing. They're trying to get close shots up and right at the crease, and we don't do that really. Usually in boys lacrosse, we shoot from deep, trying to get like a nice shot.
Close shot there by Conwell Egan, but yeah, Nuzzy, as you were saying, they do like to shoot very close in this in girls lacrosse, as we tend to shoot from farther, but we also do shoot from close enough towards the crease. But yeah, I'm not really sure. I couldn't really answer that question for you. I don't know. Maybe they don't have the best shooters on their team, but I don't know. It's just something we have to look into. And O'Hara's going to bring up the ball here. We're going to see Penny with it. Pass played in. She's going to cut out and bring it back into the middle, wide open to Fazio. She's going to take her shot. She's going to score to make it double digits for Conwell O'Hara. 10-0 with 7:15 to go in the third quarter.
I got it.
Yo, Mike. Get him. Get Mr. Khan.
It is Conwell Egan. O'Hara leading by 10-0 with 7:05 left.
Yes, Chris, you're right. Yeah, 10-0 with running clock now, actually. So the clock will be running from now on.
Let's go, Egan.
It's going to be Conwell Egan with the ball now. It's going to be McKenna Cush. She's going to cradle through, looking for a pass. Cuts towards the inside. She's going to find one to Frankie. Frankie's going to cut outside. Make her way through, but she's going to pass the ball. Oh, ball played into the middle. It's going to be Frankie again. Plays it behind the net. It's going to be Sinead Cole who's going to play it out to Kelly Dustin. She's going to run behind the net. Trying to come across the crease there, but she doesn't, so she plays it out to Frankie, who will play it out to Lacey. They're going to try and find a cut there. And it's going to be played out. It's going to be O'Hara's ball. It's going to be Penny running right past. Trying to be pushed out of bounds here. O'Hara's going to keep the ball. One thing I think about O'Hara, what's really helpful for them is their speed. You know, as soon as they get the ball and they find an open slot, they just go full speed right through Conwell Egan's defense. So I think that's one thing that's really important for them. I think if Conwell Egan could try on shutting them down, like trying to stay in their way a bit, try and slow down the play a little bit, I think that would be very helpful for them.
You're right, Kian. They're definitely speeding right past Conwell Egan.
little bit of technical difficulties there, I'm pretty sure, but that will be 11-0 for Cardinal O'Hara with 4:33 to go. One thing I think Conwell Egan should probably slow down is their Cardinal O'Hara's pace when attacking. You know, as soon as they get that ball, they just have a wide open run. They do a few quick passes and they start straight to net. You know, it's very difficult for Conwell Egan to stop them. So maybe if they could like step in front or anything to stop down the speed of play would be very helpful for them in these dying moments of the game. O'Hara's going to get the face off once again. She's going to take a step inside the box and then bring it back out as Conwell Egan reshapes along as O'Hara. It's going to be played all around. Just trying to keep possession here. As we see it gets to Fazio. She's going to keep playing it around. Penny's going to come in. She's going to dodge through. And she's going to take a shot. And she does score. It's going to be Penny with the 12th. That's going to be 2:45 to go left in the third quarter. As we see a timeout.
Was that a timeout? Yeah,
from
it's a timeout.
Conwell Egan Catholic.
Oh man. Hopefully they could get themselves together during this timeout.
All right, so coming back from that timeout, we're going to see 12-0 Cardinal O'Hara with 2:45 to go. What do you think was talked about in that timeout?
Personally, I think that Coach Dean Leonardo was talking about how to like slow down the game because O'Hara's speeding up the game really fast, and Egan doesn't know what's hit him. They're trying to, they in my opinion, they should start slowing down the game and figuring out how to move the ball better than they were before in the first half and the third quarter.
Chris, what do you think?
Honestly, I think what was said during that timeout was finish strong. Let's finish strong. And oh no! Honestly,
And we're going to see Conwell Egan go up at the face-off here, and it's going to be O'Hara who wins this. Bit windy as Chris Deep has his camera was about to fall over. Fazio choosing not to shoot, hopefully out of respect because of the score line. But O'Hara will keep control of the ball and just pass around the box here. Siobhan will follow her out, so forced to pass. It's going to be a turnover by Cardinal O'Hara. Conwell Egan will take this. It's going to be played to Kylie Delphin. Has no options, so she's going to be forced to take it herself. Ref will blow a whistle.
Shout out to CJ Shaw and Daniel X for being our cameraman. Shout out to them.
Conwell Egan's going to come through. It's going to be McKenna who has the ball up here. Plays it off to Liv Fox. Big defense here. It's going to be intercepted by Cardinal O'Hara. I think at those moments when they're pretty close to the net, I think instead of trying to get more passes around, I think they just start taking shots. You know, it's so far into the game. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So
Because that means you stop having confidence in yourself.
it's going to be O'Hara who gains possession again, brings it to the far side. It's going to be a ground ball, but she scoops it up with no problem. Whistle blown here.
Hey King, what did you have for breakfast today?
I had a nice bagel with some bacon and a nice glass of chocolate milk. What about you, Chris?
I had a nice bacon, egg, and cheese from the deli, all the way from the Bronx. So that was really good from this morning.
Nuzzy, what about you? What'd you have for breakfast?
I don't eat breakfast.
And it's gonna be O'Hara who brings the ball and gets to 13th. And the clock is gonna run out for the third quarter, so we're gonna take a quick break and we'll see you back at the beginning of the fourth.
Welcome back to your Conwell Egan Eagles.
O'Hara's gonna get that as she takes down the ball. Dodges through, but she cuts back. It's gonna be great defense played there. Oh, and see Lacey Long end up on the floor after that play. Siobhan's gonna hold the ball here, plays it back to Lacey. She's gonna pick it up and she's gonna have the ball. She's gonna play it downfield. Play it over to Carly. Not many defenders here for O'Hara, and a flag is out on the play here. Not quite sure what it is though. But it looks good for Conwell Egan. It looks like it's going to be a 1v1 on net, hoping to get their first goal. She's going to run through. She's going to take a shot. Conwell Egan gets their first of the afternoon, 13-1.
Golazo!
Way to get on the score sheet there. It's Carly O'Donnell, senior number 9. $10:30 to go, running clock. Now they're only trailing by 12.
Let's go, Egan.
It's going to be O'Hara who wins this face-off, but it's going to be Egan who recovers it off the turnover. Egan wins that there. Played over to Lacey. Lacey's going to cut back outside, making sure not to go past half field. Swings it all the way up. That's a great catch by Frankie as she holds possession. Coach DiLeonardo having shouts for them to slow it down. I could agree with him there. Played over to Sinead Kohler. We're going to see McKenna cut towards the net. It's going to be Kylie Delphin who has it behind the net now. It's going to be O'Donnell here with the ball now. She's going to look for herself as she brings it all the way to the top. See if she can try and dodge here. But she just takes it all the way around. And she's still taking it. She finds her way behind the net. Not much pressure being added. It's going to be a shot by Liv Fox. Not there. Conwell Egan are so back in this game. Now only trailing by 11. Whistle blows and the face-off goes up. That's going to be Conwell Egan who wins this. Conwell Egan taking control of this fourth quarter here. Kylie Delphin gets that off the toss-up as she runs towards the net. She's going to bring it back, holds it, and she's going to take it back to regain possession. Plays it over to Olivia Fox. She's going to run unexpectedly. Play out to Carly. She's going to bring it all the way around the net. It's going to be cut through. It's going to be a good shot, but it's going to be saved. Frankie here recovers the ball. She's going to get on a shot on net. Oh, it's going to be a missed shot right in front of the net. Everybody on their toes up here. Kylie Delphin scooping that through. Trying to keep possession of this ball. Plays to Sinead. She's going to play it over to Frankie Rowe. He's going to play it over to Carly, who's going to look for Lacey, but does not play it there. She's going to take it herself. 13-2 with 6:30 left on the clock here. Lacey darting in, cutting outside, taking a shot, but it's over the bar. But it's going to be Conwell Egan who keeps it. Frankie's going to play it over to Sinead. Sinead's going to find Kylie. She's going to go into the net. She's going to take a pass back to Sinead. Frankie's going to play the cutter through. It's going to be a shot, but no good, as it was saved by the Cardinal O'Hara goalkeeper. And the ball's loose, and Frankie's going to wrap around the net. And it's going to be a great save by Cardinal O'Hara, as Sinead tries to get that one off, but it just slips out of her stick, and Frankie is unable to score. What an unfortunate moment for Conwell Egan. Wow. Very unfortunate. But great save by the Cardinal O'Hara goalkeeper. It's actually very impressive. A lot of excitement from the Cardinal O'Hara bench here as they will regain possession. It's going to be played back. 5:30 still on the clock. 13-2. Whistle is blown and the ball is back in play. Repeated by another whistle. I think Cardinal O'Hara is going to keep it. O'Hara's going to keep the ball. It's going to be a missed pass, maybe because of the wind. Big gust of wind there. It's going to be Siobhan who has this ball now. She's going to look for a pass. Doesn't really find one. Being pressured, but, you know, we don't really fold under pressure, as we see Kylie Delphin darting down the field. Cuts in towards the middle. Ball comes down, but Colleen's going to keep it. It's going to be right back in play here. She's going to cut through towards the middle. Not finding a pass, so she could take it for herself, but she doesn't. She brings it back out. Plays it over to Carly. Carly keeps it. 4 minutes remaining left in the final quarter. Now it's Frankie Rowe who's going to play it back to Sinead. Sinead's going to play it back to Frankie. Back to Sinead. And back to Frankie. She's going to play the cutter through. And it's going to be a great goal there by Kylie Delphin.
Golazo!
Now only trailing by 10 here. 13-3. Kyle Egan really performing in these final minutes of the game. You know, Chris, you talked about ending strong, and this is quite literally what you meant by this because, you know, you scored 3 goals in the last quarter, so I don't know if that's what you meant by ending strong.
Yeah,
but
this
you can
is
elaborate on that.
definitely what I meant by ending strong. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything how you start. It's the way you end it.
That's not really true, Chris. No, it does really matter about how you start. I think starting off with a good start is very important because it can get your momentum high for the game and get yourselves hyped for the performance. Face-off's going to go up. And it's gonna be Egan who's gonna get this one. As Lacey goes straight towards net, plays across. And it's gonna be a shot, but it's a great save by Cardinal O'Hara there. It's gonna be Carly who gets the shot, and she's gonna score us absolutely in this game. 13-4, trailing by 9 with 2:33 to go. It's gonna be Carly O'Donnell's second. No more running clock here as they're not trailing by 10 anymore. Face-off goes up. You see Carly run for it. She's going to keep possession of it. Colleen has successfully won the last 4 face-offs. Carly's going to try and find the cutter. She's going to find McKenna Cush, who's going to take it back out. She's going to find Lacey. Lacey's going to hold it. Lacey's going to finally run towards net. No defender open on. Wide open shot. She's
Golazo! Golazo! Golazo!
with 1:54 to go. That will be Lacey Long with that one there. What do you think Conwell Egan did to make themselves get these 5 goals in the last quarter? You know, they're playing exceptionally right now.
You know, they definitely had to have some motivation from Coach Di Leonardo. Definitely got some strong motivation from there. They just had to start motivating each other, start trusting each other, and that's how you get these points. Go Egan.
It's going to be Conwell Egan who wins yet again another face-off. She's going to run through. She's not. She's going to bring it back out. And it's going to be played to Olivia Fox here. Out to Lacey. Lacey's going to play down towards the middle. And it's going to be into the stick of Cardinal O'Hara's goalkeeper. It's going to be pressure played, but Cardinal O'Hara's going to run this one through. With 1:20 left to go, 13-5, Cardinal O'Hara is winning. She's going to try and play, but it's good defense there by Conway. Ball played down. O'Hara's going to run through towards the middle. Whistle will be blown. It's going to be O'Hara's goal. O'Hara's going to run through. All kind of crammed into the middle here. O'Hara's going to have the ball here. She's going to hold it and bring it back out. 15 seconds now, 13-5. They're going to bring it around the crease. Just probably try and hold this out so they can get the final shot of the game here. And that will end it. 13-5. Cardinal O'Hara will defeat your Conwell Egan Eagles at home for our first PCL match. Bring it in, Chris. All right, 13-5. What do you think was the most important thing out of that game today?
Cardinal O'Hara did really good today. on offense and defense. They were good all around. Egan had to work on their defense today, and they started figuring out their offense at the end of the game, which was pretty good, and they put some points on the board. And yeah, this is it.
Honestly, Conwell Egan just has to start finding their flow early in the game so they can start having a great lead and they could finish off a game very, very strong. They just have, in all honesty, they just have to find their flow very, very early in the game so they could win.
I agree. I think the most important thing for them was to just keep that form that they had at the end there, to continue that throughout the whole game. They had 5 goals in a very short amount of time. And, if they just kept that momentum throughout the other 3 past quarters, I think they could have had a much better game and a much better outcome. That's all you have here from your Eli Network. I'm Kean Mullen here with Chris Nuzzi and Chris Deepak.